But
we seem to, a lot of the businesses that I keep talking to, I just talked to Taquero Vaquero last week. I have another interview meeting with these two girls that were at the Bonita Project, that mixer that started our clothing brand, and everything seems to revolve around COVID. Like during the pandemic,
the pivot,
yeah. There was a lot of like pivoting. There's a lot of internal conversations, dialogue with themselves, saying like this is like the telltale sign that we need to change something about our lives, right?
Absolutely.
And it coincides. I read this stat. I'm gonna pull up my phone because I'm gonna butcher the stat because it's a lot, but it just goes to the point that I'm making right now in terms of kind of like Hispanics, Latinos. The stat is that according to the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Latino entrepreneurs start 82% of new businesses.
Yes.
82% of new businesses in the U.S. That's 3 times the rate of new businesses overall compared to other demographics. There are over 5 million Hispanic-owned businesses in the U.S. and in total, these Latino-owned businesses contribute $800 billion to our economy.
Billion with a B.
Yeah. So as Latinos, we're able to do this even though we have 70% of funding that comes from our own personal savings. Whereas most other businesses, other businesses, I just talked to Taquero Vaquero, Miguel, shout out to Miguel, a week ago, and he made the great point of saying like most of the people that say they're bootstrapping it are not bootstrapping it. They've got some funding, they've got some help, so that kind of blew me away because I also started my business in 2020. I didn't pivot from everything that I was doing, but I took the opportunity with the slowing down of the world to say like, well, can I offer something a little bit different? Can I start to put my brain power into something a little bit more creative, or So that seems to be a running theme, is that COVID 2020 was a big pivotal point for a lot of the people that I've been talking to.
Absolutely. For me, it was kind of a trifecta. So 2020. This all happened within a week. So my father passed away suddenly. He fell
condolences.
off. Yeah, thank you. He fell off a horse that he was training for his granddaughter. I wasn't pregnant at the time.
No.
But he's like, I'm training this horse for my granddaughter, and she's coming. And he had this vision. And the week that he died, I found out I was pregnant. And it was a girl and looked just like how he described her.
Oh my God.
So my life was... the juxtaposition between life and death was so real for me at that time. And so that happened. And then within that same month, we closed on our house here. So I had to leave home during, a time of mourning, a time of, but still excitement because, I'm expecting and bringing life into this world, but still mourning
of course.
Life that was passing, and then moving into a new state, a new city, not knowing anyone. And I didn't realize how much I needed a community until I became a mom, and until, that's what you need. And so that was really what Topbox and how Topbox came to be. I was here at home, stay-at-home mom, which was a very interesting experience for me, being, a working woman, and then kind of stopping and, and I loved every minute of it. But I really still needed community.
Right.
I still felt that. And I was going online, trying to find mom groups. But it all came back to like, we need a space. We need a space that celebrates motherhood, that celebrates ourselves and celebrates the kids. We're always going to go out and do it for the kids.
Sure.
But my space, I wanted to make sure that I pour into the moms as well. So that's really the ethos behind Topbox.
So that's what that's where we are. We're here at Topbox, which is, let me go ahead and try to figure out your pitch here, right?
Yeah.
It is communal space where toddlers, young children can come in, play, while moms can be here in a safe space, building community, coffee, matcha, chai.
All the things.
You said that earlier. Some snacks, party room, event space. Right? Am I hitting all the ones?
So indoor
Am I knocking it out of the park?
playground, coffee shop, cafe,
cool,
and a party venue.
And how'd you come up with the idea?
It's a very popular concept overseas.
Okay.
In Europe, in Asia, they have a lot of spaces similar to this. And so we went to one not too far from here, and I was inspired by it. I was really inspired by this very unique space, and my daughter loved it. I loved it, and it just felt like it was something for both of us, and I wanted to bring that concept here to Round Rock.
How old's your daughter now? Oh,
she's
I guess
3. She's 3.
I could have done the math right.
No,
since
it's
COVID.
all good. Yeah, she's 3.5.
3.5. So she loves being here.
Yeah, she's our employee. She is, she's fully invested.
Yeah,
she is. She stocks the shelves.
Yeah.
She's all in our marmarketing material.
Is she a good salesperson?
She is. I mean, she's getting there.
She comes here. You should get a coffee.
Yeah. We're working on that, trying to upsell. But just as far as the welcoming.
Yeah,
welcome
that's funny.
in.
That's so cute.
Thanks for coming. And so every time we're out at the store at Costco, Target, she's like, "Mama, tell them about Top Box." And then so I'll have her, and she's our little brand ambassador.
So she loves community also. That's so cute.
Yes.
Why do you think these concepts are not as popular here?
I think they are becoming. I don't think we didn't have it. So when you don't know, you don't know what you don't know. And now I think we're finally starting to move towards investing in moms and into motherhood and investing into parenthood. So once we really start making that space, it's like, oh, I have so many people come in like, why didn't I think about it? Of course. Oh, I wish I had this when my kids were little. So it's really filling that gap.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. I can I guess I haven't been here when it's busy because it's a grand reopening soon. But I can see how this kind of place would be the kind of place that a parent could say like, oh, I need to get out of the house. I need to, kind of commingle, and like maybe it's raining and I don't want to go to the park, and like it's hot out, it's Texas weather, so this is like perfect because then like your kid's inside. Who knows who's gonna be here at the time? Maybe they have the whole place to themselves. You get the or maybe there's a whole bunch of kids around. You build some more community, and then you get to just sit and have conversations with presumably other women that are in the same boat so you get to kind of unload and or maybe not unload, maybe that's the wrong
just
word,
connect,
but just connect and feel like you've got a little bit of camaraderie. You know what I mean?
Motherhood is very lonely. I know you're not a mom.
No.
But motherhood can be very lonely, and
I bet.
pour and you give and you give and you give, and as a mom we sacrifice a lot. And I just don't say that lightly. It's like you put your body on the line, you put your time, everything, and you do it with love. But sometimes we need someone to love on us too.
Sure.
And a lot of it is sometimes you feel like we're alone, and the reality is that we're not alone, and that's really what I wanted to create at the center of it. It's about that. It's to let you know that you're not alone. I got you. If a mom comes in here, it's like, you probably had 2 hours of sleep last night, but you're here, mommy. Let me take care of you.
Yeah.
Here's some coffee. Here's that double shot of espresso.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me, you got it. Like, the babies are good. You take care. We got each other's back here.
That's beautiful.
If you like that video, please make sure you like and subscribe. We're on every social media platform. It really helps out in the algorithm if you do that. And it also helps us make better content for you in the future. We are 100% self-funded, and we have so many ideas that we want to get out to you guys, but we won't be able to do it without you. So please hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We really, really, really appreciate it. Until next time, see you around.